Libra, I'm going to have to make the last half of your reading as a part 2 due to the way that my camera operates and so forth. I have to actually stop the video. I had an important package delivered, and unfortunately sometimes my packages disappear if they're left out by the door, so I had to go outside and retrieve that. But again, I do apologize for the interruption. But back to where we were. I'm looking at this Four of Pentacles, Four of Coins in your recent past, Libra, and it seems to me like you've been withholding some of your energy. Now, I've been going with this example of a partnership or a marriage or becoming parents, that type of thing. I'm probably going to run with that a little bit more just because it's making a lot of sense to me with this reading, but please take it as it resonates because this could be about another decision as well. With the Emperor and the Empress, though, that's just really where this is leading me. So I see the Four of Pentacles in different ways intuitively, depending on a reading. And in this case, I think that something's been withheld. So whether it's been something being withheld from you or you withholding from someone else, there have been resources that could have been contributed to whatever the goal is, but that were held back, either out of maybe fear of loss or greed or just this indecision. In the near future with the Eight of Wands, I see that there will be communication about this. So you'll be receiving and sending messages, communication going back and forth. It's probably going to come on pretty quickly, and there's probably going to be a lot of it. The Eight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. And let's see. I am going to go ahead and clarify that. I want to see what that's about. Spirit, please clarify the Eight of Wands for Libra. 3 cards or less, or I'll take the top card. And we have the Knight of Cups. So, this may be someone, and I have a feeling, Libra, that it's not you. Or if it's the central person, and that's because I'm looking at the whole spread. Okay, but take it as it resonates. Someone is going to come toward the other person through this communication. And it could even be in person with the Knight of Cups, but it doesn't have to be. It's just an energy, male or female, of someone saying, hey, look, I know that you're indecisive right now. I just want to make sure that you know that I love you, or that I'm here for you. There may be a small gesture involved, such as like a small gift, flowers, or a holiday card, or just, an invitation to go out and discuss this in person, that kind of thing. So now with you taking the outlook or approach of the Hermit, you have withdrawn, as shown by this Four of Pentacles energy in the recent past. And with that Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords, it's like, okay, I'm not finding the answers that I need outside of myself. I'm kind of stuck in my head about this anyway, so I need to kind of go underground, kind of retreat, and figure this out through my inner wisdom, or through wisdom provided to me by the divine. If you have a connection to Source, maybe doing some spiritual practices to kind of try to clear your mind, get out of that Eight of Swords stuck energy, so that you'll be wiser about whatever decision you need to make. In your house or environment, we've got the Ten of Swords. I believe, Libra, from this reading, that you may have committed to someone, or have been discussing committing to someone, or sort of been on that trajectory, or at least the other person thought that was where it was going. This doesn't mean that you misled someone and changed your mind. It doesn't mean that you did anything wrong. It's just suggesting that things might have been, like they seemed like they were going on a path. And maybe this other person even made some assumptions or jumped the gun and kind of felt like that was definitely what was going to happen. But whoever this person is at this time, they feel betrayed and hurt. I'm not going to clarify that because, as I stated in my full mission statement, on my website linked below, I don't try to deliberately telepathically channel anyone's feelings or thoughts without their knowledge or consent. So I'm going to leave it at that, and it's going to be different for everyone anyway. But this other person who's involved in this decision making, they're feeling very hurt by this. For your hopes and fears with the Four of Swords, again, even though you are slipping into this hermit energy, almost it seems like out of necessity. It's like you kind of fear what you might discover. Like the Four of Swords is about resting, contemplating, meditating. It's kind of like a minor arcana version of the Hermit card, which we already saw. So you're doing this, but it's taking a lot of strength and bravery on your part because you're kind of afraid of the conclusion you might come to. And I'm really picking up the feeling that you already know what it is subconsciously or on some level. But yeah, so, you're kind of hoping to figure out an answer, but also kind of fearing what's going to be revealed. Now I'm going to clarify this Death card for the final outcome. Death, Scorpionic energy, Pluto energy, it's about transformation. It's about the end of something and a rebirth. So I'm getting the feeling at this point this could refer to the end of a relationship and you being transformed or reborn through this hermit energy, going within and seeking answers. That's what I'm picking up, but I am going to clarify it. We've got the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So what caused you to sort of die to this situation, this sense of self, this energy, was just feeling, that's the Wounded Warrior card. So it's like you've tried and you've tried and you've tried to make the best of things, and now you're kind of wary, like you're sort of saving up the energy for one last battle. And it's like it's necessary for you to transform to be the best that you can be to address this battle. So I see that happening here for you. And finally, we're going to pull a couple from the bottom of the clarification deck for what you don't see coming. And then we'll look at that as a whole. We've got the Moon card, Major Arcana for for Pisces and Cancer. That's how I see it as a reader. And the Eight of Wands again. Okay. So, Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the King of Cups, the Moon, and the Eight of Wands. What I see happening here, Libra, this other person might be feeling abandoned or left out in the cold. They're very set on this whole contract, commitment, marriage type of thing. I think with your transformation, or I feel that you're going to come out more in this King of Cups type energy, where you've managed to tap into your deepest emotions and sort of balanced and mastered them. And I think that you're going to express to this person that you have been in this Nine of Wands energy, where you feel like there's one more try left in you, but you want to make sure that it counts. And that you're having all these repressed emotions that have been coming up that you've been analyzing. Anxieties, fears about the relationship or commitment. And then you're going to be communicating some more. Which, why I see this coming out and what you don't see coming is because right now, although you're in the stalemate energy, Libra, about this decision, I see you leaning more toward the side of leaving some type of commitment or not making the commitment before it's too late. But this is changing up a little bit in the near future with this gesture of love coming in with the Knight of Cups and all this communication that starts. Then you kind of go within, die to self, reborn in this wounded warrior energy where you may have one last try in you. And this person who right now is just feeling very sort of confused and hurt and left out, you at least definitely care enough about this person with the King of Cups and this Moon with the Eight of Wands that you're going to be communicating a lot more with this person and perhaps saying, look, this may still be the case that this is going to end up like you want, like I want, with the Emperor and the Empress here. We're meant to be together, perhaps, but I have some things that I need to work through. I wasn't able to express this to you before for whatever reason. I was holding back with the Four of Pentacles. But now my goal here, with it being the Page of Pentacles, I'm sort of approaching you with this news or information or message, letting you know how I feel inside so that you're not left in the dark. So even though today I can't say I definitely want to move forward with you, I can't say for sure that we can plan a date, for instance, in this scenario that I've been talking about. But I'm letting you know where that I stand so that you have a choice of whether you want to stay or go. If you want to stick this out with me while I work through these emotions and fears, then we'll see what happens on the other end. But, you know, I like this a lot, Libra. As an air sign, of course, you're naturally inclined to be a good communicator. And, you know, you like harmony and you like balance. And so I do see you doing what I consider, although I don't judge, but I consider to be an honorable thing. And, you know, a lot of people would just kind of stay underground in hermit mode until they fully made their decision and come out at the end and say, you know, you've been sitting on this teeter-totter this whole time, you know, to the other person, wondering what I was going to do. And I decided we're breaking up, you know, nice knowing you. Or I've decided to go ahead with the wedding, and the other person's just like, okay, great, but what the hell happened? You know, you're not taking either one of those extremes. You're taking a very balanced approach of, this is what I'm going through. I want to express it to you so you know where I stand, and let's go from here. So, Libra, that's your reading for today, or for this week, rather. I hope you enjoyed it, or something resonated, and if so, please like, share, subscribe. Happy holidays to those who celebrate, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks, Libra.